Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're working on the white truck. So, I've been taking a little bit of a break from making videos and stuff over the last couple weeks. But today, excuse the neighbor there, but we're about to pull the white truck in the shop. My grandpa's in there right now making some room. I had to come in and do some stuff, but making room for the truck. Gonna get it in there. Have a couple things really want to do, but the main goal is try to get the bed on the truck tonight. So I guess we'll go down here, move some stuff around, see if we can get the truck in the shop and get to work. All right, guys. So we got a bunch of stuff there cleaned out of here. It's freaking hot. Only thing I really done is helped him put stuff in the bed of the truck. And I rode the zero turn around the yard, that's an experience. The thing is a little interesting to get used to. But I'm already sweating profusely. It's Arkansas. It's not bad temperature wise. It's only like 90. It's 7 o'clock at night, but the humidity like 60%, which is horrible. But the white truck's dead. Imagine that. So when he comes back down with the 6.0, because we gotta figure out something to do with these, the platinum setup. Sometime or another, I need to take these wheels and those tires and get those tires put on these wheels, because these are going back on the truck after the lift. So we have the lift here and some over there, and there's some over there, but we'll get hopefully we'll get that put on here soon. We need to get the sandblaster put together so we can get the lift powder coated, then on the truck. And I think while we're there, we're going to try to paint the frame and some other stuff. So I made the executive decision that being as the 6.0 is going to be down for probably a couple days or maybe a week while we do that stuff, depending on what all we do while the truck's apart, as far as, paint the frame and undercoating, what we take off the powder and all this other stuff. It's liable to be down at least a couple days. So I made the decision like 12 hours ago. We're going to try to go ahead, get the white truck put back together. I know we need to get some battery cables for it, but that shouldn't be too big a deal, because I'm sitting here getting eaten by mosquitoes. But that shouldn't be too big a deal to replace those, or if I get custom ones or build custom ones or whatever, shouldn't be too big a deal to go ahead and replace those. Horseflies. But anyway, y'all probably hear him buzzing around the camera here. But like I said, those shouldn't be too bad a deal to deal with once we get figured out what we're gonna do. So anyway, I guess when he comes back, we're gonna jump that thing off, get it in here. There's a couple things we need to do to tidy up the front end of the truck. A couple things we want to change around, and then we'll probably flip the truck around, back it in here, and work on stuff to get the bed installed. And maybe we can get the bed on the truck tonight as well. That's the goal anyway. So I guess I'm gonna try to put these somewhere, and we'll try to get the truck in here and go from there. Alright guys, so we went ahead, loaded the platinum wheels in the 6.0. We'll take those to storage, but I'm gonna go ahead, put the truck in here. The humidity fogging up the lens. Also guys, I'm gonna just throw this in here. I just finished out the video. Have some issues, but y'all will see that here in a bit. But I just wanted to get on here and say thank y'all for 1,500 subscribers. We hit that a couple weeks ago, but I was taking kind of a break. This is the first video I've filmed in probably 3 weeks, but I did want to say thank y'all for 1,500 subscribers. Seems wild. But at the time of filming this right now, we're at 1,515. So we're on the road to 2,000. My goal is I would like to try to hit 2,000 before the end of the year. So if y'all would, please drop a like and comment on this video. Hit that subscribe button and share this video with your friends and family. It would be much appreciated. So anyway, guys, let's get back to the video. But anyway, we're gonna park this thing in here and take those to storage. Okay guys, so one of the first things we want to work on here is getting that wiring harness right there relocated behind that body block. So and yes, I know the frame needs painted, but what we're going to do is we're going to loosen this body block here, and then we got to pull some stuff on the interior back, and then we can take that bolt completely out. We'll probably just loosen this one here, and then we should hopefully be able to jack the cab up just enough to slide that block out, move that wiring harness behind the block where it's kind of tucked up out of the way and hidden, and then we can put that block back in, set everything back down, and tighten up our bolts. On this one here, the bolt is at the bottom. That one in there goes from the top, so we will have to on the inside we'll have to take the door seal off, the kick panel, pull the carpet back, there's a body plug, and then we can take our bolt out. So that's going to be the first thing we're going to work on, and then I think that's all for up here. And either we can flip the truck around or do whatever we're going to do there, and get to work on the rear end. Alright, so like I said, we undid this one a little ways, didn't take it all the way out, took that one all the way out, slid the block out. By undoing these just enough, slide that block out, move the wiring back behind right here, zip tied everything up out of the way, that way it's not dangling, put the block back in, bolted it back up, everything's good to go. Now, one other thing before I'm gonna fix, before we flip the truck around and give homie here a break, is my corner light that has been hanging for, how long has this been hanging? Probably 3 years. 3 or 4 years now. So I'm actually gonna fix this finally. Some point or another, I do have new corner lights, because these are, I don't know what happened here. These were brand new. These were too, actually. Were brand new when this truck got painted. These, I don't know if you can see it. Clear coat's peeling right around here. So sometime or another, we'll get some new headlights put in this thing. And then I have some different corners, the same corners with a little bit different reflector that we'll throw in here. But we'll pull this out. If you've never changed these on a 10th gen, you have one bolt up in here. You can slide out your corner light. It just slide straight forward. This one's probably going to be stuck because this truck is covered in tree sap, but it'll be the same process for everybody. Okay, so pop the corner light out. Pretty simple, just snap these back together. These are old Morimotos. As you can see, very bright, turn signal. Cool, everything works. I've never had an issue with these. I had another set of switchbacks, funny enough, that were horrible, and I bought these from the retrofit source. So that's who I buy headlight parts from. But we're gonna get this pretty crappy looking corner light put back in here, and we'll go from there. But these just have 2 little pins that sit into the fender, or I guess the grill shell here, and that's really it. One in the header panel, one right here beside the grill shell, and then your bolt right up top, and that's it. Okay, so still haven't flipped this thing around yet. We're going to have to drill out a couple of the holes in the frame for our next bracket. This bracket actually goes something other like this. This will mount the bed, bumper, and then this mounts to the frame inside the frame of the truck. This comes with 7/16 bolts. They won't fit in the holes here on the side for the frame, so we're going to have to drill those out a little bit, not a whole lot. It's not a big deal. And then this top hole here, we're going to have to find the old bumper brackets, which may be a problem because up here you need the original nut clip to slide over here to mount the bed. So we got to find two of the original bed bolts and the original rear bumper brackets. So have to find those somewhere, but on here, these are the 3 holes. You got to drill out a little bit. We'll hit this with some paint, that way it doesn't rust, and we should be good to go. Now, these are what we're needing. So we need one for these back 2 holes. So I'm gonna look for the original bumper brackets. Hopefully we didn't throw them away. And let's see, we have to do that. We have a kit. Move this up here, and then we have our new filler neck over there, I believe, that we need to cut and extend for our body lift, and we should be good to go ahead and put the bed back on. Alright guys, so as you can see, it's now the next day. After doing some looking on some of my previous videos, I realized that those clips for the bed here on the white truck aren't attached to the bumper brackets. So I'm just gonna go buy some new ones, honestly. I don't think they could be very expensive. I mean, it's been 7 months, so like I said, just gonna buy new ones. But right now, I'm going to head to Ford dealership to see if they have any. If not, I'm gonna go to a couple part stores, see what they have. I pulled one of those clips off. It's back here in the back of the truck. So I guess I'll hop up in this thing and head to Conway. It's like 11 o'clock, so it shouldn't be too busy, but let's like I said, we'll run down there, see what they got, and I guess we'll go from there. I just got some stuff in earlier, that's what I was waiting for. Some billet parts for the 6.0 here, or under the hood. We'll get to that at some point, but let's head to Conway. We'll see if we can find, if nothing else, we'll stop at a couple part stores and see what we can find. Alright guys, well, turn this down. So, it's a couple hours later. Went to the Ford place. They no longer sell those. Shocker. But they no longer have them. Went to O'Reilly's, couldn't find anything there. Went to AutoZone, couldn't find anything there. Called around a couple different places. It was either they didn't know what I was talking about, or they just said, well, we don't have any. So, just a second ago, actually sitting here in the driveway, I hopped on Amazon, found some, like 40 bucks. Got those ordered. They should be here tomorrow. So, I guess we'll have to wait till tomorrow, but I do have a list of stuff that we still need to do to get the bed back on the truck. I know I did say I wanted to paint the frame and all that stuff while the bed was off, but I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, 100%. I'm tired of waiting. That's the big factor here. So I'm tired of waiting. I want my truck back. So I'm sure if you know, you know. But again, I just want my truck back. So eventually, I did plan to paint the frame tuxedo black with the metallic in it. So I'm just gonna hold off instead of undercoating it. We're gonna hold off, and then eventually we'll do the tuxedo black. We still need to cut and extend the fuel filler, so we'll have to do that. Get those brackets on. I was gonna wait to put the brackets on until we get the clips in, and I'm gonna go ahead and just replace all the clips on the bed and all the bolts. The body lift comes with new bolts, but I went ahead and ordered all new bolts anyway. That way, if down the road I decide to take the body lift off, we will have that. And that's kind of why I still want to find my original bumper brackets. As again, down the road, if I want to take the body lift off, I want to be able to, and not have to hunt for a bunch of parts. So that's I think that's it. So that's kind of where we're at with that. But we get those clips in, put the rear bumper brackets on, and the reason why is because the new bumper brackets have a little step up for the bed to sit on. So that's kind of the hold up there.